Hey folks, just want to share some breaking LSAT updates. LSAC announced earlier today all of the upcoming test dates, all the way from June 2021 until June 2022. Prior to this point, we were all anxiously waiting to know what was going to happen after this April LSAT Flex. Now we know an LSAT nearly every month, specifically over the next year, starting in June. We're going to have an LSAT in June, August, October, November. Then into 2022, we're going to have LSATs in January, February, March, April, and June 2022. So no LSAT in July or September or December. But there's never been an LSAT nearly every month. And the August LSAT has been moved earlier to August 14th, when normally it might have been at the end of August. Now, some big format changes you need to know about. First off, starting in June, the June LSAT's the last LSAT that's going to be the current 3-section format. Starting in August, they're adding on a 4th unscored experimental section. I know nobody ever wants an unscored experimental section, and we've been very happy to not have it with the current LSAT Flex. But at some point, LSAC, of course, does have to test out future experimental questions for new exams. They've been using all the ones in the bank and reusing them and again and again. At some point, people are going to start seeing the same questions. And LSAC also wants to be able to publish exams again, presumably. We haven't had an LSAT released in quite a while. I think at this point, it's maybe been almost 2 years. It's crazy. So we need to get something coming up soon. The last exam was 89, then that May 2020 LSAT Flex. That's it. So they want to keep releasing more. That's the best way that they would do it. Let's see what else other changes do you want to know about. So 4 sections, there is going to be a bathroom break, fortunately. So between sections 2 and 3, you will have the option to take a bathroom break. You're not required to do it. And if you do leave the room and you come back in, they're going to want to do that security check to make sure you have everything you should and nothing you shouldn't. So no banned items, only items that are permitted. With that format change going into August, they are also going to start calling it just simply the LSAT again. No more LSAT Flex, even though it will still be online. So if you're going online to look at their test dates and you see that April LSAT Flex, June LSAT Flex, then simply August LSAT, don't worry. It still is online in the format you expect, presumably with ProctorU again, but it's not going to be called the LSAT Flex because they want to avoid confusion between the current 3-section LSAT Flex and the new upcoming 4-section simply LSAT. So those of you curious about the dates, of course, the February LSAT Flex coming up in just under a week now is February 20th. Beginning then, the April LSAT Flex is the week starting April 10th. June LSAT Flex is the week starting June 12th. The August LSAT with 4 sections, including the bathroom break, is the week starting August 14th. Then the October LSAT is the week starting October 9th. The November LSAT is the week starting November 13th. And the rest of the dates you can find, of course, on their website. LSAC has not formally announced anything beyond June 2022, except for the fact that the LSAT will continue to have 3 scored sections and 1 unscored experimental section for the next several years. So those of you who were worried about doing 5 sections, worry no more. For as long as we can predict and as long as LSAC will say, it's only going to be 4 sections starting in August, not 5 like it was on the tablet or on the paper LSAT prior to that. Another short-term update you should know is that the June LSAT Flex registration opens this Monday, February 22nd, and the deadline to register is the exact same day April LSAT Flex scores come out, which I think is August 29th. So you can get your April LSAT Flex score back before deciding whether to take the June LSAT Flex. That's all I've got for now. Any questions, reach out. I'm very happy to help and do whatever I can to help navigate this somewhat confusing new transition. Just reach out. All my links are below in the description. You could also email me personally as well. All the best, everyone. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.